getting some finishing touches done.
Sorry, y'all.
I'm live over
Oh,
there.
that's fine.
So y'all get to see the behind the scenes.
That's right. I like behind the scenes.
Exactly, you do. Thank you.
Appreciate it, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm gonna cut my phone down. I'm so disrespectful. If you go live, guys, cut your volume down on your phone so it won't pick up in the
Grab
background.
my daughter
Okay.
will call me.
I know I'm probably gonna have to just cut mine off, or let's see here. Okay, ready.
All right, guys, so we are live. Make sure you guys are sharing the live tonight. I have iPush in the building. And you know they have interviewed a lot of you guys around the city. And so it's your turn to sit down and get to know the man and the woman behind iPush. How does that sound?
I love it.
I know, right?
Yes.
It's just awesome sauce. It's just so awesome. All right, guys, so I'm going to be on my phone for a little bit to make sure that everything is working properly.
Okay.
We have some new things that I want to show you guys. You guys are the first one to be live on YouTube.
Okay,
Really?
cool.
That's what's up.
Love
My
it.
bell.
Live
Okay.
on YouTube. Okay.
So, yeah, you guys are going to be live on YouTube tonight, which is a first. So, you guys should be awesome sauce behind that. Lord, I hear it in my bag, but where is it, Jesus?
I'm just gonna have to turn mine off.
You got to turn your phone off?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was doing some finishing touches with Ralph, so I had to make sure I had my bell. The bell signifies petty church.
Okay.
So in church you have a tambourine,
Right.
has a Bible.
Right.
I have a bell.
Okay, so when you get real petty, you gonna hit the bell.
Yeah, like
Cool.
when we say something is petty, we just hit the bell. All right, guys, let's see. Tiffany is the secretary. You will hear me refer to her.
Okay.
Because Tiffany is the one who plugs everything.
Okay.
You will also hear this in your background a little bit. So I'm gonna cut it down, and you'll hear this.
Okay.
So that's our bed music.
Mm-hmm.
So when we have bed music, we also have praise and worship.
Okay.
Praise and worship is not your usual praise and worship. Okay. So we'll pause the bed music, and then you'll hear this in your background. That sound familiar? What the last place you heard that?
Hold on, let me listen.
Listen to the artist.
Little brown girl staring in the mirror, searching for her self-worth. I want to talk to her. Let her know this world will never truly understand you. Let her learn to love yourself first.
I don't know.
But what's
That's
not to
G.I.
love?
Oh,
You're
Lord.
blessed
Okay.
naturally
G.I.
with the things
Magus.
that most pay for.
Okay.
Cause they
So that's
pale in
G.I.
comparison.
Okay.
But
So you'll hear
goes
that,
deeper than your melanin. Please
So
don't
it'll
ever let
rotate
your
from
crowning
him.
glory be your
Right.
view.
and then it'll rotate
Now understand what that
to
truly
this
Dope.
person. So let's see if you know this person. Y'all know I have tricks up my sleeve. Y'all know I do things so
Okay.
eloquently. You guys know this person? Let's see.
Let's see.
If it ain't about the money, it ain't about nothing. I'm talking about a real big bag. I ain't talking
That's
about no
G-Child.
chump change. See, I'm on some other shit. I can't be
I've heard about G-Child,
Yeah.
but I never met her.
Child is from Bessemer.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna get praise and worship tonight.
Okay.
From two local artists, guys. If you are tuning in, make sure you are sharing the live now. I am going to do G.I. He is Simone's Grace. That is the name of G.I.'s Maggie song. And then I have G-Child with Grind and Sacrifice. So you're going to hear those two songs tonight on the Petty Church Conversation Show. And we're sitting with iPush. So I just wanted you guys to know, if you check the title of tonight's show, it shows up in there too.
Okay.
So if you guys want to download it, it is on all social media outlets.
That's what's up.
I mean, well, music outlets. I said social
Cool.
media.
Okay.
All right, guys. It is Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday in the month. iPush get to finally see me do what I do. So let me show y'all some tricks with the camera. You guys can see
Okay.
up here on this screen. So you'll be able to see comments. You'll be able to see who's watching, who's tuned in, and so forth. So this is the new effects. So let me show y'all. Boom. Are y'all looking?
No, you missing. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Good. Good. I didn't see that.
So sitting in the black, looking all lovely as she wants to, is Mrs. I Push. She can tell you her name.
My name is Aquila.
How can they follow Aquila?
You know what? You can follow me at I Push Magazine. That's Instagram and Facebook as well.
And sitting next to her is Mr. I Push. And how can they follow you?
Likewise, you can follow us at I Push Magazine, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, the website. Right now, it's all about the business. I don't put much personal stuff out there, so it is mostly business.
Mostly business. So I got them in the studio tonight with me because I just thought that it would be awesome sauce to have I Push sit down and just breathe for a moment.
What's up?
Does
Thank
that
you.
make sense?
Yes. Thank you very
Exhale.
much.
Exhale, like.
Yes.
So make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys are sharing it. We are not just live on Facebook. We are now live on YouTube as well.
That's what's up. That's
So
dope.
if you got friends who say, "Oh, I'm not on Facebook," oh girl, I got you.
Okay.
I can send you that link on YouTube and you can watch it. So getting into it a little bit, we do hot topics. We do what's going on in the world.
Okay.
We're talking about like what's new, what's happening, what's popping. And I'm not going to talk about what's going on in that world. I'm going to talk about your world this time.
Okay.
So Sunday we did a I Push magazine release party. We had a panel. We had some awesome guests.
We
We
did.
had some awesome speakers. We had some awesome giveaways. Some awesome food. If you missed any of that, you should just go outside and stand in the cold right now, like,
Yeah.
because it was like, all like when I tell you,
Yeah.
everybody came together. The sponsors, so shout out to King Cuts,
That's right.
which is TJ. Shout out to Produce Clothing, which is Kenny.
That's right. And
Hair
Kate over there, I'm sorry.
Maniacs, right?
Yep,
And
Hair
that's
Maniacs.
God, what's her real
Brandy.
name? Brandy.
Yes.
Hair
And Hair Maniacs is not Brandy. That's
No,
start with a K. Kaylin.
Kaylin.
Yeah.
And then you had
Brandy.
Brandy, which was Integrity, right?
Integrity. Salon.
Yeah. So they had a wide range of black people. Like, when let me say this again, black people that are in ownership and in small business that decided to sponsor another black small business.
Right.
Like, when you come together and you do that, that's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
They get a
Exactly.
bell for that.
Yeah.
So everything ain't petty.
Bell.
right.
But that bell signifies like the truth, the honesty of it. You know what I'm saying? We had Jet on the panel.
That's right.
Shout out to Jet. He was a part of the Smash Bros family. We had Chris Campbell on the panel. He has been on Petty Church too.
That's what's
Okay,
up.
he was real petty. And the young lady that was a real estate agent, what was her name?
Brianna James.
Brianna James.
Yes.
When she said how old she was, I was just blown away.
I think that blew a lot of people.
Yes, because she
Yeah.
was like, I'm only 22. And I was like, girl, at 22, I can't even tell you what I was
Yeah.
doing at 22.
No.
Not
I
that.
can't remember. But I do know I was a mother. But as far
Yeah.
as like business mind related, no.
Yeah.
No.
I was college. I was partying.
Yeah.
She is at the peak of her career right now. She said she don't want to work for nobody. She want to take her lunch when she wants to.
Amen.
I'm with you, girl.
With you, girl. And that's awesome because 22 and a business owner is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was just blown away. Like, you guys had some really, really, really great
Thank you so
people.
much.
I woke up and I told Chris that next morning his story blew me.
He
'Cause
didn't
you-
go into detail for
He
real.
really didn't, but the stuff that he did say, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull my chair up. But the stuff that he did say was enough for me.
Right.
Yeah.
My family is from Mobile, my dad's side of the family. And, you know, he was just talking about a struggle. He was just talking about how he started and where he's at now. A lot of people see where he's at now and want just that. They don't want the struggle behind it. They don't want where you come from. They just want the limelight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that being said, we're going to get into getting to know
I'm in the interruptions. Somebody on Facebook said you need to open the door.
Tyrell,
Tyrell.
late. So hold on, y'all. Let me go open the door for
Come on in,
Tyrell.
Tyrell. We're gonna
He's
wait on you,
taking
bro.
the pictures tonight, so that
Okay.
was my surprise for y'all.
I am
Okay.
just so happy that we wasn't late tonight. So, okay, thanks, Tyrell, for being
Yeah,
late.
appreciate it, bro. We're gonna wait on you. Look, man, we're gonna wait. We'll wait. We just live. It's just so dope.
Hi.
So that was my surprise.
Okay.
You guys
Thank you.
get
Thank you.
pictures and videos tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
for real. Thank you,
Usually
bro.
someone is
Okay.
you're recording someone and somebody and you're taking pictures,
Yeah,
but
this is
Okay.
new. It's new for us.
I have
That's
my
why.
guy here tonight. So shout out
Okay.
to Tyrell All Star. He's a part of the Double Cup family.
Okay.
So
That's
we're
our
like
double cup.
all
them
we're
guys,
all family.
ladies.
Okay.
We network with each
I love
other.
that. I love that. It's
No one is greater than the other. Even though we
Hey,
all do the same thing.
Hallelujah.
We always look out for each other. So I hit him up. He said he was able to come, so I love it.
Cool.
Now we're gonna get a little bit into some petty things. I want to start off with this because it starts from the background and the history of YouTube.
Okay.
I already ran about Quilla, so I was like, I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna bring this up. Rico like, what happened?
Look, I'm like, what?
So I read an article because I like to do my research on the people that I bring on the show,
Okay.
and I like to find one fun fact about them that other people may not know.
Okay.
And this fun fact was, it was a question asked in the article. How was your first date? How did you guys meet? And who asked who? I read that Miss Quilla over here in the corner had a house party.
Yep.
Shout out to the house parties.
House
party.
Because don't nobody have those no more.
That's been a while.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was.
First of all, let's go back. How long you guys been together?
Whew.
You got to answer that.
All together, we have been on paper. You know, everybody say paper. On paper for 10 years. It'll be 11 years.
Oh, shut a long time, honey.
Yeah, it
10
has.
years is a long time.
It is. Plus, let's see here. All together, about 17 years.
17 years.
Yeah.
Honey, I can't be with somebody 17 minutes, honey. This lady said 17 years. Shout out to
Yeah.
that black love. She
Yeah.
didn't say it was perfect. She didn't say it was all peaches and cream. She said, but we have been
Hallelujah.
together
Yeah.
17 years.
Yeah.
How many of y'all can say that you have loved somebody through the ups and downs for 17 years?
Yeah.
Not your mama, not your dad, and not your sister, but a partner.
Yeah.
A partner for 17 years. You've been putting up with that man for 7. That's how I always say that.
Look, 17 years.
17 long years. Hello, Tiffany. So I already told them I'm going to be shouting you out during the show so they will know who Tiffany is. Tiffany is the secretary of Petty Church.
Okay,
Everything
thank you,
is
Tiff.
church related.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool.
Who the other person? I can't see the name up there that far.
Let's see. You see.
Yeah. I see the comment. He said Rico Gaston State baby.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, he
Oh,
really
Bobo.
know you.
That's Bobo. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Bobo.
There you go.
Play ball at Gas State together. Yeah.
That's why I say he really know you.
Yeah, he know me.
Yes,
you know
I
why?
state.
You know why I ain't finished college, do you? You know the real reason.
But
Appreciate it, Bobo.
getting into it,
Yeah.
my 2 co-hosts are out. Both of them are a little bit under the weather. So shout out to Slay Queen and shout out to Shay Webster. They are trying to get better, and it is cold. Everybody is going through something. So I wanted to make sure I recognized them before I kept going. So I wanted to also step into the article that I was talking about.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna repeat that. The article stated how did they meet, how did they start dating, and who asked who out. So Miss Quilla over here had a house party and then told a friend to invite Rico to the party. But this where it gets petty. She said, and see if he still got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
What? Well, we had already sent the invite out though.
Yeah, but you know what? I always wanted to make sure, and this is just me, I can't chase somebody that already have somebody.
Ooh, they can't be chased.
Yeah, they can't
They
be
can't
chased.
be chased.
Yeah.
But Rico showed up, so Rico mustn't have no girlfriend.
Nah, I didn't at the time.
He did.
He did.
And so they asked each other. Rico asked Quilla out for a waffle
And eggs.
and eggs. Waffle and eggs. When the last time somebody fed you some breakfast, honey? That's what we need to get into. Who fed you some breakfast? That's what I want to know. Well, G, I didn't know that you wanted. I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted to be a co-host tonight, baby. You know, you was off enjoying this blizzard that we had, and I had to go to work. So I'm sorry, G. I should have invited you, G. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would have been dope, G.
That would have been dope.
Yeah.
He loved to be in the studio. But let's get into how was that waffle and egg?
It was great.
You remembered it. Probably was the best waffle and egg you had all year.
It was. I'm still chasing it. That's why we still
That's
here
how you
today.
still baby,
There you go.
There you go. So I want to know what gave you the courage to ask her out for waffle and eggs, Rico?
The reason we chose breakfast, I chose to ask her about for breakfast instead of dinner because I came from an era where I didn't know much about dating, so I didn't know what it meant to be romantic with a dinner and candles and all that stuff. But you know, I wanted to see her again, so I said, hey, you know, let's go get some breakfast, and that was it. It was really pretty simple.
He hit that Jill Scott.
Okay.
Grits. Hey everybody that is tuning in. So we are sitting live on Petty Church Conversations with Smash Bros Radio. I do have I Push Magazine in the building. I do have Miss Aquila to the left of me, and straight ahead is Mr. Rico. These are the people behind the brand, the people behind the magazine. We are sitting down with them, getting to know them, getting to know I Push, and getting to know what everything stands for behind those letters. So if you're tuning in, that's why I wanted to make sure I brief recap that. You will see me tap out of the screens. So right now I'm going to transition to this screen.
Okay.
So this screen shows the entire studio. It shows all of us that are in here. I had it on you guys because I was strictly talking to you guys.
Okay.
So we're doing some awesome things over here at Smash Bros. You will see me rotate and do this, where it comes directly to me. You know I love me. And then you'll see me go back to my special guest over here in the corner. Tyrell, you'll step on the camera so they can see you. So I got Tyrell All-Star in the building. He is taking my pictures. Come over. Okay, this is Tyrell. Can y'all see Tyrell? Wave up. So Tyrell All-Star is a part of the Double Cup crew. He is in here taking pictures because this time it is about I Push. They're always taking pictures. They're always interviewing. They're always video, you know. So this time it's about them. So I asked someone to come in tonight and give them that platform. So that was their surprise tonight, you know.
I appreciate
Thank
it too.
you.
It
So,
is.
you know, Rico told me at the show the other night that he's never been anywhere where somebody gave cash money right on the spot.
Never. Yeah.
And so Sunday at their event, they did a I Push magazine release. And like, I don't know. I'm just going to be honest. God is just shifting in this 2019 with me. He's like opening my heart and my doors, and he's just putting me in position with different people. And I'm not disagreeing with it. I know it's something that's probably been in the works, and I probably just been running from it. So right now I'm just trying to align myself with it, if that makes sense. Rico had a lot of different sponsors. He had a lot of different people that came through on Sunday, and the event was awesome. And just to be a part of that, Petty Church stepped up and sent out 7 cash apps on Sunday, and each one of those people got $25 from Petty Church Conversations. And that's just because people bless us in order for us to bless others.
Sure.
So
I'm gonna clap it up, Bug.
so that's why we did it, because we know we're just in a position where we can, and when you are able to bless, I feel like your tithes and offering it should be how you want to give it. I can give it at church, but I can also give unto others as others give unto me. That's how I look at it. I don't know. Judge your mammy. That's a part of the show too. Judge mammy. We'll say that too. So getting back to it, shout out to everybody who is watching the live. Shout out to everyone who is making an effort to tune in tonight. We are on 2 different locations tonight. We are on Facebook Live and we're on YouTube Live. Honey, we are stepping the game up in Smash Bros. Like, I need to start making sure my eyebrows on legit every time I come in here. Because now I'm on 2 different platforms. Like, I can't get caught slipping at all. So, we talked a little bit about how they first met. How Rico asked her to waffle and eggs. And we talked about who asked you to waffle and eggs. When, When the last time somebody asked you to waffle and eggs? You don't have to answer that in the comments because we know. Because y'all be hungry all the time on social media. So we already know that answer. So let's get into who came up with the idea for iPush.
I came up with the idea for iPush after I failed with my first magazine.
Okay. Listen to that word. He said I failed with my first magazine. But he came back
One day later.
with the second.
Yeah.
Won't he do it?
And won't he will?
Won't he do it?
Yeah.
You said one day later you came back with iPush.
Yep.
Okay. What made you say iPush?
Going through what we went through with the first magazine, a lot of bought lessons, a lot of time away from home, money spent. I really had gave up, and I prayed to God, and I was over with it. And me and Quilla got to talking about things, and like I said, the next day, really, like I said, we took one day off with just gave up on one magazine. Next day over, and it was just something in me just say, hey, I got to push myself. You know, I got to do something. I also want to shout out to Norris Webb. He's another guy that was played a good part in coming up with the iPush name and the logo itself. So make sure I shout him out. That was it. Just praying and just believing, and that's God really put some on my mind, and iPush was it. The whole, like I said, the first magazine was kind of hip hop-ish. It was very kind of had a very local feel to it. And then just like overnight, I had a different idea to do something that was a little bit more upscale, a little bit more professional. It's a whole different concept. It's like I paid my dues for so many years, and just like one day later, God gave me everything else I need to go forward. That was it.
Now you said Sunday. You made an announcement Sunday that you've been in the mine for over 10 years. You know, everybody and their mama want a job at the mine. Everybody want to work at the mine. Everybody. I used to want to work at the mine till they said I couldn't wear weave and had to cut my nails down. And God humbled me real quick. And then they said, you gonna get dirty. I said, oh God, no ma'am. I just found a husband at the mine. But Drinker can't go to the mine if she can't have her eyebrows and her nails and her wigs on her. Oh, shut up, no. So we had to readjust that thought. But you walked away from, and this is, I'm saying what he told us. The benefits, the pay, the longevity, and as his wife said, the stability. So when you got that in your spirit to walk away from your job, what did your spirit say that you was gonna say to your wife? Like, how am I gonna position that I'm finna walk away from what we have that has grounded us for years, majority of our relationship? How can I position it to my wife to make her feel stable?
So
then I'm gonna let you answer.
Okay, so to answer that question, I didn't really have to position myself, because we've been working and talking about this and putting ourselves in a position to do this. So it wasn't an overnight thing. You know, I don't suggest that for anybody unless God working with you and you ready. It can't be an overnight thing. This is something that's been eating at me for years. Something I had to keep myself from doing years prior and staying in there long enough. Like I said, the coal mine has funded my business and my family and everything else we had to do. So it wasn't an overnight thing. So to come to her, it wasn't nothing new. We knew this day was coming. We just didn't know when.
Yeah.
Yes, we have been trying to get ourselves prepared as much as possible. But I just got to a point where I felt like, you know, I want to do everything I can on my part.
Right.
To allow God to do what He want to do in my life. I felt like I was blocking Him. I was blocking my own blessings by not trusting Him 100%.
Sometimes we'll stand in our own way.
Yeah, exactly.
When God is talking to us and God is shifting us, sometimes the fear within us, the doubt that's within us, it will block our blessings. Like a lot of people say, oh, I can't be around this person. I don't want them to block this. I don't, you know, the negativity. But sometimes it's not even about other people. It's about ourselves. It's about coming to the realization of us,
Right.
like who we are as people. So when he said that the day has come for me to step away, What did you say?
I mean, like he said, he already had prepared me. So I just had to sit willfully and just wait on the day that he decided to say, okay, today is the day.
Right.
She tried to talk me out of it.
Of course.
Of course. That's what we do.
Yes, because you got to still look at, we got to live.
We still got bills.
Exactly.
We still got needs.
Exactly. We still got hair appointments.
Woo-hoo, honey.
Nail appointments.
I was gonna get petty. But I was like, maybe this part of the show ain't for me. It ain't for Paso.
Yeah,
in the corner, but
yeah, just to be honest, if he bought him, like I told you that night, if he bought him to it, everything would already be seen through. So everything gonna still come.
Right.
So I'm not worried about that part. Now, like he said,
But
I had to get to this point to say, okay, he's ready.
Right.
So I have to allow it.
Yeah. You have to. I think submission for a lot of us is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a word that we don't hear in today's world.
You're so true.
Submission plays a big part, but you married him that's your king.
Yeah.
You follow suit. That's your husband. His job as a husband is to give guidance to his family.
Yeah.
Your job as a wife is to support and push him. You're
Correct.
gonna have doubts. Like God never said you're not gonna have doubts. It's
Yeah.
absolutely true.
That's
Lord,
true.
I'm turning this into a sermon, Jesus speaking. But honesty is the best key. So I'm just gonna kick it real. You had to put your faith and your all from God that transition into your husband.
True.
Because you're his backbone, you're his support system. So if he feels like you're not supporting it and you don't have his back, that's going to discourage him from doing it.
Correct.
Come on.
That's right.
Come on, Mrs.
Exactly right.
Mr. and Mrs. I push.
Exactly
Yes,
right.
that's what that means. I push him
That's
to
true.
be a better him
Yeah.
in order for me to be a better me. Ooh. Put that on a t-shirt and then brand
I
it.
need
That's right.
to. I need
Put it on a
to.
t-shirt.
Because
We
you're
always
so
have
right.
t-shirt
Yeah.
slogans in here. We do it every
Oh, okay.
Tuesday. But the thing that scares a lot of people in marriages today is that they don't do what you just did. You had doubts, but you still pushed him to believe in what he wanted to believe
That
in.
is so true.
Because like you said, if God put it on you and brought you to it, he's going to already make sure you have a way to get through it. So that's absolutely the truth. So a lot of people that are out there that, are scared to start a business or afraid, that their spouse or significant other won't support them, maybe that just helped them.
Yeah.
Maybe I push just gave them a push.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Let them use you.
Right.
That's what you're here for.
Yeah.
Like your brand is not just a magazine, because you guys see a lot of people.
We do.
Celebrities,
Yeah.
local. Like you go all the way down to kids. Because I
Treat
see
everybody
this
the same.
16-year-old that's going to be in the upcoming magazine. And she's a cook.
Yes.
She's doing her little cooking thing. Like they have a cover with a 16-year-old. Like, so you don't have to just be grown doing things. You can be a child.
Yeah.
Look at that.
so true.
Look at that. You can be a child and still be branded. Like, as long as you got the right people in place to get you there, it's nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Woo! That was good. That was good. That just did it for me. I feel like we can just wrap the show up and just leave right there. But I still have some more questions though.
Okay.
The very first interview that you guys did, do you remember who it was?
Yes. The very first interview was, was Kirk.
Hurt.
Kirk that does the hair products. And does hair.
With the dreads?
Yes, with the dreads.
The ones that do the hair shows.
Yeah, he might not even remember that. Kirk. We was at a fashion show that he was at. And our first interview was actually a recorded interview that I was recording with a bootleg camera. Yeah. Yep, that was
I
first
know
interview.
Kirk. He has one of my coworkers from my old job, Brittany. She does a lot of modeling for him.
Okay.
And he's always transitioning her, taking her out of her element, because she's a mixed girl. You know, she has long, pretty hair, and she's just standard. Like, she'll either straighten it, curl it, or it's usually in a bun. But he takes her out of her element. Like, she has color. Like it'll be big, it'll be like bone straight. He'll add a couple of inches into it, make it thicker. Like he's like makeup, like he has brought her confidence all the way to a different level just from her hair.
Okay.
And she loves to brag on it. And he used to come in the bank all the time where we worked at. And that's how she met him.
Okay.
Yeah, he always comes in. He always has conversations. He's always talking about, you know, the different events he has coming up. So, yeah, that's how I know him from the banking world. So, shout out to Kirk.
Yes, sir.
That was good. So, who made your first cover?
Tracy Steele.
Tracy, yeah.
Tracy Steele. We met Tracy Steele from Patricia Pickett that used to own South Models. I'm not familiar with that.
One of the girls that's on the show, she used to model with South Models.
Okay.
Yep.
So she's always talking about how Patricia helped her to get to, you know, her level. Tracy Steele is the DJ
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
that dated Baby Drew.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she
She
is.
is. She's a really awesome person, and a lot of people sleep on her.
Yeah.
But she's good at what she do. I follow her on social media.
Okay.
Really down to earth person.
Yeah, she get a
really
hustle
is.
on.
Yeah, she does. Like when she was on Love and Hip Hop, I loved her.
Yeah.
Cause she was just herself. You know, I didn't like the fact she went on the date with the dude that we obviously knew wasn't gonna work. But you know, to each his own. I just, you know, I guess it was for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But what was your favorite interview?
Favorite
Oh,
interview.
Lord.
So
Every
many.
interview is so different. It
Okay,
has
well,
its
I'll give you
own-
this. You can pick your, because you've done a plenty of interviews. So I'm going to make it hard.
Okay.
Let's say you've done over 20 interviews, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say your top 5. I'll do your top 5. I started to say top 2. I ain't want to be petty, and then somebody be like, oh, I thought I was it. So I'll say top 5. Because y'all going to be whiny.
Top 5 interviews.
Yeah.
One of mine would be, let's see.
Hey, look at that.
I know.
Okay.
I'm being like,
I'm waiting on you.
Oh, he going to put it on you.
I know.
No, go ahead.
Top 5 interviews. Dee Edwards would be one.
Okay, who is Dee Edwards?
Explain who she is.
She was her and her husband spoke last Sunday.
This past Sunday.
They own a big venue that's coming to the east side. It's really for all of Birmingham, but it's an event hub called the Connect.
Okay.
So shouts out to Dee Edwards and her husband, Mr.
The
Edwards.
pastor.
Mike.
Yeah. Shouts out to them. Their interview touched me so much that I had to stop them before they left in their car and just tell them like everything that was on my mind that day they covered in their interview. Yeah, that was a very impactful interview.
Their speaking Sunday was mind blowing.
Yeah.
I've seen him before. He's came into the bank before too. I think that bank that I worked at had a lot of different people that used to come through there because it was the biggest branch on that side of town.
Okay.
And so I've seen most of them come through that bank. Like I've met a lot of people at the bank. So when I seen him and his wife speak, I was just like, wow. You know, like just from those short words, she was encouraging. And if somebody didn't grab it, then I don't think their mind or their heart was where it should have been that night. But she was awesome.
Yeah.
She was awesome. So that's first. So who's your second?
It's on you.
Yeah, I
You
got
pick
to dig
one.
deep this time.
Okay.
My second would be probably. Man, that's another good one. So many of them.
I know. I would say, what is his name? Victor.
Oh, Jeff and Victor.
Jeff and
Yeah,
Victor
thank you.
Simmons.
Thank you.
Okay. And they are
The owners of the Natural Hair and Health Expo
Yeah.
okay.
that come to the BJCC. Two brothers. And they got maybe like a third generation business. And it's very family oriented. But these gentlemen are a little bit older, so they dealt with a lot of things that we didn't have to deal with when it comes to business. So just on a business level, that was a very deep interview. A
Yeah.
good one, baby. Thank you.
Wow.
You're welcome, baby. I got you. The third one would be
Look at that anointing over there. She said, "Don't worry, baby, I got you." Tyrell, don't you need somebody in your life like that? Who say that? Don't worry, baby, I got you. Oh, you left the camera to flash at home, baby. Don't worry, I got one in the car. You see what I'm saying? I need it. Oh, you left the bell at home, Drew? I got an extra one in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like we need somebody to get on that level with
Yeah.
us. Tyrell, what we gonna do?
Okay. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that. Third interview.
Okay, who you would think now?
I'm gonna say Danny Rose. She went
Yes.
through a lot to find her purpose.
Okay.
She was the one on our first foodie issue.
Okay.
She's a chef. She's a food blogger. But she dealt with a lot of things being a female black chef that she had to deal with. So she had a very impactful interview.
Yeah, Danny is real good. That's a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's really hard because I look at interviews different than the average person look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to focus on the structure and I have to focus on the grammar and all that stuff. And other people kind of get the meat and potatoes out of it.
Yeah.
So you have to go in.
Yeah, so
And-
when I read an interview, you know, where somebody else might read it for entertainment, I'm reading it for perfection to see make sure it's ready for print.
So you're doing like the finishing touches of it.
Yeah, part of it. Not by myself, but that's what kind of mindset I am when I'm
Right.
reading it.
Gotcha. I got you. So
Yeah, number 3.
that was
number 3.
number 3.
So we're on number 4
We're on
now.
number 4.
Yeah, we're almost there. Let me see what
Rico said we almost there.
Okay, so the
Almost.
4th one would be an interview.
It could be an interview. It could be a cover. It could be anything pertaining to that I Push magazine.
Oh, let's see. It's so many. I would say the women issue.
Okay.
Only because I'm biased. I was in that and actually did an article. So I would say the women's issue that we
Okay.
did.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's real good.
Because it was women empowerment.
Woo! Come through.
So yeah.
We need that recognition sometimes. Y'all men
Yeah.
forget us.
Yeah.
It's okay. We still here.
And of course the 5th one,
Mm-hmm.
you want me to say it?
Go ahead.
Would be David Shands.
Okay.
You want to explain who David Shands is?
So yeah, David Shan, you're right.
Yeah.
David Shan is a young man that used to work at Cheesecake Factory in Atlanta, Marietta, Georgia, matter of fact. And he turned a t-shirt brand into a maybe 6 or 7 figure company.
Yeah.
And he didn't go to college. He finished high school. And while he was working at Cheesecake Factory, he absorbed so many of their business practices and included them in himself. So now he owns a huge studio in Atlanta. He travels as a motivational speaker with E.T. the hip hop preacher. He got a big conference coming up in March. But he's a major guy that just started straight from the Cheesecake Factory. That's all I can tell you. He's dope.
He has a t-shirt company.
Yes.
Called Sleepiest for Suckers.
And I have to really say that David Shands, I really congratulate you because my husband lived by your sleep is for suckers. We can't get into sleep.
I mean,
So, yeah.
in order to be great, sometimes you will have sleepless nights.
Yes.
We do.
I toss and turn all the time off ideas and brand and how to brand and what to do next and
Yeah.
you know, just different things. I just always see myself trying to support everything that I see Petty Church being. You know, and a lot of times you can't get everybody to see your vision because you're in a straight tunnel for what you want, and sometimes it causes you not to sleep. You know, it causes you to put in a little bit more hard work. It causes you to do that extra mile. You know what I'm saying? I commend you guys because I have my this is no disrespect when we say this, but this is how we approach each other. She's my best friend. She's one of them, and we call each other whore, and not in a bad way. But you know, that's the first thing we say. We're like, "Good morning, whore," and like, oh, we just answer the phone, whore. And she was excited to watch tonight because she was like, everything about Rico was inspiring. You know, the struggle, the background of it, you know, everything that has been put into I Push. She was like, oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that. And I was like, I had no idea she even knew who Rico was or who I Push was, you know. But she was excited. And she was like, just to know how they got here is what is like a wow. Like that's dope. You know what I'm saying? She's a realtor.
Okay.
And so she's been through a lot, and where she is, what sets her apart from other realtors to me, not just because she's my best friend, but because I've seen her in action. She's not coming out in dress pants, dress shoes, and all of that. She's coming out and she's gonna look just like how we look right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Rico.
She gonna walk through the house. She gonna be looking to see, okay, this outdated. We're gonna have to get them to fix this. Oh, this hot water tank. Oh, we're gonna get them to improve this. Oh, this this flow kind of leak. Oh, we're gonna have to get them to fix this. We're gonna have to talk to the people, see if they can do the close call. Like, she is on it.
Yeah.
I referred a customer, and I work at a bank today. I referred him to her. Like, we'll do your money part, but you hadn't even started looking for a house. Okay, let me get you here. Like I do, and I tell her all the time. I have my top 4 realtors. She's 1, Terry 2,
Okay. Go T.
Adrian Laws,
Okay.
and he doesn't stay here anymore. He's more up now. Jeremy, he's in Atlanta.
Shout out to Jeremy.
Yeah,
What's up?
you know, like those are my top 4 people who I saw come from the bottom up,
What's up?
and they believe in what they do. Like, they're gonna network, they're gonna get out there, they're gonna, do the research on everything. So, just shout out to them. Terry has been on the show too.
Okay.
I found out Terry was from Belsma, and I was blown away. They told me he acts nothing like Belsma.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
She from Bessemer too.
I am.
You are?
I am Bessemer native.
I got a story about Bessemer too. When we get time.
Look at God, just blessing the Belsma community.
I got a petty story about Bessemer when we get time.
You can't be
Lord.
petty. Where you from? You from West End, Rico?
Okay.
I'm
There
from
you go.
West End too.
Listen.
We both hood.
So I unfortunately I had to leave Birmingham at a young age because my mom was mentally ill. So when I had to move to Georgia with my dad. So in Georgia, things is different. So I'm good.
he
Long
went
story
up
short,
there and got bougie.
Nah.
Okay, he
done went to
did.
Georgia
'Cause you
and
know he
got
really from
bougie.
West End.
when I came back to Birmingham when as an adult, got ready to go to college, they told me the number one thing said, bro, stay out of Bessemer. Leave them Bessemer girls alone.
Wow.
That was one of the number one things they told me to do was stay out of Bessemer, leave them Bessemer girls alone. I turned around and married a girl from Bessemer.
And married a girl.
I always mess with her about that.
Married a whole woman from Belsma.
Born and bred.
Better know it, baby. Them Belsma women something serious.
Yeah, we know how to cook.
We know how to cook, bust your head, and get
And-
somebody together.
okay.
All in one sentence. You'll be talking and women and whop. What Kaya said, that girl came across that counter and whop, 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 and bop, bop, bop. That's
Oh,
what
you're
we'll
so
do.
wrong, but you're so right.
That's what we
Yeah.
do. That's what we do. It's just in our nature. It's no pun intended. It's just
No.
what we do. I'm from right down the street. I'm from Pipe Shop.
Okay.
So-
look, we're neighbors. I'm from the north side.
See?
Yeah.
And I used to hate when people say, "Oh, you from the north side?" No, I have a whole name. We're from Pipe Shop. We have a whole plant down here. We're stamped and branded. We are the only ones that have a stamp and
Okay.
brand.
North side, Dunbar Court. Hey.
Oh, she from the real north side. She from over there. I
don't
stayed
know
in
about
the
the
White Rose projects when I got older. And
Okay.
I thought I stayed in the mansions. You couldn't tell me that. I had central air, central heat. Then
Look,
they
I
came in
did
there,
too. I did too when I got grown. Yeah.
ooh, redid the floors.
What was it? Braswell Home?
Yes.
Born, yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Braswell.
My baby.
Baby, I thought I stayed. I'm telling you, couldn't tell me I ain't live on 280.
Oh, gosh.
We had concrete floors, but you had to take your shoes off when you came in. Sure did. Baby, we had some
Yeah.
times in Braswell, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you ain't never had that experience, it's too late now. They tearing all of them down.
Oh,
but
wow. Did not know.
well, they're not. Those are still up. You may have some that redoing Illiton, but if you never had like a real project home experience, you ain't never lived.
Okay.
So you
yeah.
had to sleep on that hard floor, Jesus.
Yeah,
Woo!
I done that.
Look,
Ooh,
good
that
thing
floor
about it,
hard.
we ain't had to sleep on the floor, but we was definitely in Braswell.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, like I'm
That was the
telling
start.
you, sleepovers. My cousin stayed there when we was growing up, and we used to all sleep over there. And I'm telling you, when you was younger, the floor didn't hurt. For some
Oh,
reason,
no.
the floor didn't hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just have no idea. So you left Birmingham, went to Atlanta, and got bougie, Rico? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah,
No,
that's-
I didn't have my roots one here. like they should have been when I left. That's all. 'Cause I was so young. So that helped me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Growing up in Atlanta, let me say this correct. Growing up in Marietta, Georgia,
Okay.
and I graduated from high school in College Park, Georgia. But growing up in Georgia and coming back, when I came back and I started a business, I didn't have no cliques and all the other things that come with business because I didn't go to high school with all these people around.
Right.
Here. So my mindset was a little different. You know, I really wasn't on some of the stuff that some of these people was on right here in Birmingham. So that helped me, and it still helps me having an outside look on what's going on where I'm
Right.
at now.
Because you had to build it.
Right.
These people had to get to know who you are.
Right.
And it's amazing how they know who you are.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like you have interviewed some of the dopest people here. I heard somebody say that Sunday. When you first start a business, a lot of people only gravitate to you because of the clique that you in or the people that you hang
It's true,
around
yeah.
and this, that, and the third. And I went live Monday and I talked about that. And I'm only gonna support this person because it's this. You know, they popular in the city, they popping.
Right.
I hate that. You know what I'm saying? And I can say this, and I say it verbally, I say it loud, and I always tell them judge your man because ain't nobody gonna check me about it. But it's a lot of people that I have supported way before I started Petty Church who has never been to Petty Church. I have extended the olive branch, but never have been. Never say anything about it. It's the people that I least expect that do it.
Always.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
true.
saying? And I had a lot of people who didn't believe in it when I first said I wanted to do it. And it goes back to I had to believe in myself. Because that first year that I said I was going to do it, I sat down with Chris, which is Double Cup. And he was like, friend, he was like, oh yeah, I can see that for you. He ain't try to talk me out of it or anything. He was like, come on the show and just get a feel of it. Just get a taste of it and see how you like it. And then he said, make it you. Do what you feel is best to do it. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. On my way to his show, on the phone with somebody that I was in a relationship with, arguing. Oh, so you going over there with a bunch of dudes. Also, you finna go sit on somebody's couch. You ain't going over there for no show. You know, it was just a whirlwind of negativity. I couldn't do it. And it paused me. And I had to wait to actually start Petty Church. I had to release everything that was in my way of me doing what I wanted to do. And I started out in my home, sitting at my dining room table because my back wall is an accent wall and it's red, which is the color of Smash Bros. God will put things in order if you pay attention to it. I don't know if people are religious or believe in stuff like that, but I do. And 2 weeks into my show, Ralph asked me to come here. And I came here with DJ Cuzzo. And we sit on that side. At that time, it was an engineer in the building with me. And I said, I want you to come on the show with me because I want to make sure this is me. I'm comfortable with you. I know you. 15 minutes into the show, 15, 20 minutes, because we used to do breaks back then. He said, I ain't got to tell you that. This for you. Like, this is all you. Whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, make this, like, this is you. And I was like, you sure, Eric? You know, like, I'm still bagging up. And he was like, you ain't got to look at me with them eyebrows because I ain't shot a beat, had did my makeup. So, you know, I was in here looking like an Asian persuasion. And he was like, you ain't got to look at me with them eyebrows. I said what I said. He was like, I ain't come on here to be petty. Like, I got a recording of him saying it. And he was just like, this you. He said, this is going to turn into your family. Because back then, I wasn't working the board. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just like, I ain't finna learn it. You're going to always be here. You're not always here. You're not here. I'm doing it. You see what I'm saying? So the transition of it is starting from ground up. So like Rico said, he had to come here and he didn't know anybody. I started Petty Church. I only double cook. I would ask them. Chris would reach out. We still text each other to this day because I was like, bro, how I put my brand on my pictures? Like, how y'all be having double cup in the top of y'all pictures? I want to put my brand on my picture. And he took the time. He was like, I'm going to do a video and send it to you because I couldn't get it. I couldn't grasp it. And he was like, then I came back. I said, wait a minute, I think I got it. He was like, well, friend, it's not quite what I wanted you to do, but you got it. I get it. So, you know, it's just asking questions. So has anybody reached out to y'all to say how can I start a magazine? How can I be a part of the magazine? With that being said, I should say that.
Yes, we've actually had people on the team that we've helped start a magazine. I have had people to reach out to me, email, Facebook message about, you know, magazine, and I always, you know, find out what the goal is. Because I can give you a bunch of knowledge, and it may not be helpful if you're not heading in the right direction. So as I've learned, it's important to talk with people and understand what they're really trying to do. Because you can say you're trying to do one thing, but you're really trying to do something else.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have helped people when they were curious about starting a magazine before. Yeah, we don't mind sharing knowledge. We really don't.
A lot of people feel like because I'm in position, I can't share what I do. I feel like I put it out there one time. This is how I first started with the first person that ever sat in the studio with me. I put a post on Facebook, and I was like, hey, I want somebody who can come in, who's going to co-host, who's going to, you know, promote, who's going to be a part of it. And I had a couple of people that reached out to me and said, oh, yeah, I want to do it. Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. Then it switched to, I had one girl in particular that came in my inbox more than one time. And she said, I want to come, I want to sit on the show, I want to do this. And I was like, you sure? We work together at A.G. Gaston Boys and Girls Club. And she came and she sat on for months. And she's still around right now. She's still brand. She's not in the studio with me anymore because she's in school, but she still promotes. She still brand. She still comes down here. She popped up for my birthday and surprised me. And she took it serious. She was here every Tuesday night. When we leave A.G. Gaston dealing with y'all children and y'all mamas and the mammies, she still showed up. Because it's hard dealing with other folks' children and their mamas. But she showed up.
It is.
And then I put it out there and I ended up, I started with myself. Then I went with Destiny. Then from myself to Destiny was Shay. Then from Shay to Slay. And so that's how it all became 3. And then Destiny will come, you know, when she can.
Okay.
And let me speak on that. Over the years, we went through so many people, team, they said friends, when it comes to business, to find just a small few. We got a handful of people that we really call friends. And everybody is not, you don't see them all the time.
Right.
You know, we got some friends that started out as teammates, part of the Outpush team. We got people in Atlanta. We got people, you know, doing other things. They went on to bigger and better things. So I understand what you're saying, how it's, what it goes like for Chris with Double Cup. You know, to meet those genuine people that don't mind helping you.
Right.
And that's why we try to extend our help to people that are genuine in what they do, because people have helped us over the years. It ain't just being me and her. It ain't just being me. It's been some people who really drove from 280 to come to our house, or you know, the meetings we have, the stuff that we do, they volunteer before we ever made a dime. People just volunteered.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, people will pour into you, and you have to hold on to those people, then pour into other people as well. So shouts out to the people that have poured into you and to what you do. You got to take care of your people.
You got to take care of them, and you got to make sure that, you know, those people that pour into you, those people who, you know, support and do, like Tiffany. Tiffany is a classmate of mine. Tiffany is somebody who comes on every Tuesday and puts what we call the announcements. You know, everything is centered around church. Don't judge us. But Tiffany doesn't have to do that. Like, Tiffany doesn't have to come on and, like, she's already been plugging y'all and y'all don't even know it. Like, if I can scroll back up in the comments.
I see her there. Thank you, Tiffany.
Like,
I know. Thanks, Tiffany.
like, she puts whatever guest is on. Like, Tyrell follows us, so she's gonna put Tyrell's name in the comments on how to get in touch with him for pictures and videos and stuff like that. She reached out to me. At first she was helping me with the pages, like she'll post pictures, topics and stuff like that. And so that's why I don't ever forget her, because she's here every Tuesday.
Right.
The people who started, who did my original banner, That's Brian. We went to high school together. Works at FedEx in Hoover. He printed my banner that's like half of this wall. So when I have Petty Church at home, I just post it on my wall. Tamika Witt, she does my shirts. She does the creative part of making it look like a little polo style shirt. Marshall, that does tattoos in the shop with Hakeem, that's who created my logo.
Okay.
So a lot of times, you know, it's just a part of just asking. Like Jet said, pride, you have to push it to the side and you have to ask. Tamika shut down because of an accident that happened at her home. So I reached out and said, hey, I need some updated shirts. And she was like, well, I can't do them right now. Went to Atlanta. It's a girl in Georgia that, she's not from here. She's originally from Kansas. She went to Miles College. And after she left Miles, she moved to Georgia. She has a, her brand is Planet Hood Rat. She does shirts, everything. She did my business cards, and she did the shirt that I'm wearing tonight. So while, you know, Tamika's out, that's who else. Like, you have to reach out and you have to ask people for help. And I don't mind branding those people that help me. Like, I don't mind, you know, putting it out there, you know, however it is. But a lot of times what has been a stumbling block in I Push, like, you got to a point that you had a couple of stumbles and it kind of hesitated you and pushed you back. Like, how did you overcome that? How did you overcome the objections? Oh, that's a good question.
It is a great question.
Yeah.
You want to say?
Go on.
Not quitting. It sounds cliche. We use one specific hashtag, which is keep pushing.
I seen it.
And I live by that. I mean, despite it been times where we didn't have the funding we need to print a magazine, or it took time to get with the right printer, it took time to find the right designer, to find the right writers. We have all type of issues. There's always something, but you got to keep pushing. It's all like not taking no for an answer. You know, that's basically what we do. We don't take no for an answer. So no matter, like they say, the motivation speakers say, you know, it don't matter how many no's you get, you got to keep going. So we keep pushing. We live by that keep pushing. I mean, we might get discouraged, but we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep finding a way. Yeah. And that's I can't make it no simpler than that.
So you guys, if you had to look at Rico and tell him one thing at this very moment, what would it be? Like, it could be whatever. It could be about the brand. It could be how you feel. If you could tell him one thing that you're proud of him about, what would it be?
And then just
Rico,
sticking to his word. He always stick to his word. If he say he's gonna do something, trust me, he's going to do it. So I have to still sit and believe whatever he say is gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Man of his word.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me put a pin in it. So here it goes. Let me see what time it is. So I get petty around a certain. There it go. It's around that time.
Okay.
So with that being said, a lot of y'all say you're gonna do something, okay? And a lot of y'all don't. So this is where you get your guidance and advice from. This man says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it. Doesn't matter what kind of hoops and hurdles he has to go through, he's gonna do it. So the phrase that you should live by this year is be a man / woman of your word 2019. We discussed that last week. We had UFC fighter Walter Harris.
Big Walt, yes sir.
And we had Cowboy. He came in and he co-host with me. Okay. And they talked about being a man of their word. If they say they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it, and you know, so forth. And so that's what we're gonna live by, being a man or woman of your word for 2019. Okay.
I definitely agree. And our word this year is intentional. Everything that we do this year is it has to have a purpose. Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany said you Gucci bougie. I can't. You know Gucci bougie now. Rico, she talking about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you Gucci bougie.
I'm just me. I don't know.
You know Gucci
I don't put on
bougie.
I don't put on for nobody, so I'm just me, man.
Man, let me tell y'all, Rico shows up to the functions with a blaze on, I push shirt, jeans, and tennis shoes. Do you hear what I'm saying? He don't be. It's a phone call. Wait a minute, y'all.
Okay.
Let me let y'all. Y'all got a phone call. Hold on.
Thank you. I wonder what that light was.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, you're gonna have to hang up and call back. It hung up. Sorry. That could have been my fault. I answered it the wrong way. That could have been my fault. I apologize.
Just call back, please.
Just call back. It wasn't you. It was me. If you call back, because I can't remember. I don't even know who called. I didn't see the number. The whole phone shut off. So it wasn't me. It was you. It wasn't me. I'm just going to say it was a Metro PC phone. I don't know. So call back because the phone wasn't muted. And it was not my fault. It was Ralph. Ralph left it unmuted. So, they calling back. Okay, so let me switch it again. Hold on. Did you hang up? Oh, you still calling?
Ringing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Y'all can see it too?
Yeah, it's flashing.
On this
Okay.
Yeah.
So we unmute. It ain't picking up right. It ain't me. It's not me, Ralph. Because I did what you told me to do. I did my part of the show.
Well, they can just ask that question in the comments.
Rico said ask your question in the comment because it ain't me. Let me see if Ralph still up. He can come out. Ah, G-Chow. Hey, G. You better tune in, baby, because we've been jamming. And Quilla was over here jamming to that song.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to G-Child, man. Let Reggie tell me about you a couple years ago, man. Much respect.
G-Chow's from Bessemer.
Okay. Besma. You have to say it right. Belma.
Belma.
Okay.
Everybody from Belma.
Oh,
Hey,
they calling again.
They calling again, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all that it ain't me that's doing it. I'm trying to answer.
So if you are a listener or whoever is calling in, just ask your question in the comments.
Yeah, because it's not me.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. So we have to hit this. That's down. Yeah, see, you keep doing the same thing. Yeah, keep making that noise in the background, y'all. So it ain't me. I'm trying to help y'all out, so y'all can call in. Just ask to comment in the below. Ralph will come back out again if he ain't sleep and he'll show me, but I did exactly what he told me to do. We got stuff new in the studio. I don't care if y'all mad, judging me. Write it in the comments like everybody else. Why y'all want to be difficult? This man and woman don't want to hear y'all voice. I'm just playing, y'all. Tiffany, for some reason we getting background feed in the mic, so I don't know what's going on.
Tiffany left her phone number.
No, that's the studio number.
Oh, okay. I'm sitting here like, that's a phone number. Okay.
That's the studio number. But
Cool.
Rico, if you could say one thing to Aquila, what would it be?
If I can take one thing or say one,
Say one thing to Aquila, like she just said to you about you being a man of your word. So if you could say one thing to her, what would it be?
it would be,
Let's see.
I know, right?
I would say, stay down. I know that's two words, but she really stays down for me.
You said stay down.
Yeah.
Where's she going? You bought her waffle and eggs. Where's
Nah,
she
but you know,
going?
it's been a journey. It's been a journey though. It ain't been easy being an entrepreneur, and so she really just stay down. And she seen me come from the hood stage, from all the stages of growth. You know, becoming a father and a husband. It was just different stages to every part of my life, and she always just stayed down. So that's my word for her. And everybody
Father
else.
and husband.
Yeah.
So you have how many kids?
She talking to you.
Oh, yeah.
3.
Y'all have 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all want more?
No, that's it.
What my bill? Hallelujah.
Now that's petty. No.
Anybody have no more
Look, let
children?
me just say this. Everybody think I'm so young. I just look young.
Okay. Oh, we can get into it.
Okay, I am 43.
So
no
you're
more
43.
kids. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Rico, you're
I'm 40.
oh, so you like older women. You like that that touch of cougar
Yeah.
juice.
He always called me a cougar, but
You do.
Yeah.
You're only 3 years older than him.
That's it.
Now,
Yeah.
if you was like 45, 46
Yeah.
over the threshold, then yeah, you would definitely be a cougar. Yeah, you would qualify. You have all the qualifications for it. Rico, you feel like she a cougar?
Yeah.
But you bought them waffle and eggs though.
I
Rico.
know. I must be a good cougar.
A good
Yeah.
cougar.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing wrong with an older woman. Sometimes that's okay. I've only dated maybe in my whole life, maybe 2 people that were older than me. I guess because I look so young that I attract younger.
Yeah.
But I'm 36.
Yeah.
I'll be 37 this year. I have an 18-year-old.
Okay.
Definitely no more kids. Repeat that on air. Definitely no more kids. I don't want any more kids right now. I don't. I want to give Jalen away and he 18. I know don't nobody want him now because he grown, but yeah, that would be a wrap for me. So
Yeah.
God, if you send that man for me, make sure he don't want no more kids. Okay, I'll shout about it. Bye. Yeah. Whatever tongue I just spoke, that's what I meant. But so no more kids.
No.
If you could do one thing today, what would it be?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, I saw
One thing
this.
today.
I saw this. I
What?
think I call him light skinned Puerto Rican. He hosted the I Push.
Roberto.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I call him light skinned Puerto Rican, and he's okay with that. He'll be on the show in February, later.
Okay.
in February.
Okay.
He did a speaking engagement at UAB, and he told them to close their eyes. So close your eyes.
Okay. Close your eyes.
All right, shout out to light skin Puerto Rican. I got this from you. Tyrell, you got your eyes closed?
You gotta turn me your eye closed.
All right. So how y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Doing good.
I got this from light skin Puerto Rican. They ain't have enough energy, so we're going to ask again. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Just
Tyrell, you doing
excellent.
good?
Oh, yeah,
Rico,
I'm
you doing good?
Oh yeah, I'm doing good.
Eyes closed.
Okay.
You got that house you want, that car you want, your family where they need to be. We got money in the bank, magazine on 1,000 right now. Everything you ever prayed for, hoped for, and wished for has came true. Matt, your photography business off the ground. You out here, you taking pictures of Beyonce cross seas, Tyrell. Petty church on a 10 and put it on the studio view. You know, everybody in here, eyes closed, humble hearts. Ain't this what they say at the old folks church? Everything is where it needs to be. So how y'all doing now? You can open your eyes and tell me how y'all doing now.
Still doing good.
Still doing good.
Yeah.
I got that from light skin Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
See how the energy shifts?
Yeah.
I don't know where he learned that from, but that was so dope. And I was so excited to see that on his Instagram. So I said I was gonna try that tonight.
Okay.
So if you could be one place or do one thing right now, where would it be?
It would be. I would take my husband on a trip. Just me and him. No one else. No magazine. Nothing. Just us.
She said I would take my husband. How many of y'all taking y'all boyfriend to McDonald's? Let's get into it. This lady said that's why he married her, because she a good cougar. I see, Rico. I get it. Rico.
Yeah. He wants
Did
to go
you
to
hear-
Hawaii. So that's gonna be our next big trip.
Did
is to
you hear
Hawaii.
what she said? Her answer had absolutely nothing to do with her. That lady said, I want to take my husband on a trip.
Yeah.
You just got to have a moment of silence. That's something. Rico, that is something to think about.
Oh, yeah.
Her answer had nothing. Let me put the camera on them. Her answer had, because Rico's sitting back in the chair. That's why y'all can't see him under the brand. And I don't want him to stop relaxing. I want him to be relaxed and chill, because this is their night. That lady answer had nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing to do with her. She said, I want to take my husband on a trip. Glory be to God. Rico, you did something then, didn't it?
I guess so.
You know how some people say, you know how he who finds a wife finds a good thing. I think you found the right cougar. Do you hear what I'm saying?
She said a right cougar.
Do you hear what I'm saying? You found you better have asked her for them waffle and eggs. Do you hear me? Them waffle and eggs got you a trip to Hawaii. Think back. If you didn't send that invite to that party and he didn't show up, just think how that would be.
He was coming.
I would have been messed up though.
You
If I
would-
wouldn't have been, if I wouldn't have been her, I would have been messed up.
Yeah.
What if you didn't ask her out for them waffle and eggs?
Exactly. I would have been messed up. I was on some other stuff. I
Yeah.
really was.
And you know what? The truth is, and he'll tell you, when he first started his real, his real job
First-
was,
At a-
okay, and I'm going to let him tell it.
So my first real job was at a Sipco.
Okay.
And she
Which
bought
is somewhere else other people be wanting to really work
in North
Yeah.
Birmingham, right?
Yep.
And she bought me my first pair of work boots, steel toe boots.
She invested.
She sure did.
Yeah.
Where is my bag?
The boy was ready to get out of the game.
Woo!
She, when I was hanging out in the trap house and doing stupid stuff in West End, she was the one that pulled me from over there. So I wouldn't even be here today, probably. I probably might be on Earth, but I wouldn't be here doing no interviews doing what I'm doing for one.
Wow. She invested in this man. All over some waffle and eggs, Tyrell. Tyrell, would you like to go out for some waffle and eggs when we leave the show? I'm just trying to shoot my shot, see if it's gonna work. Waffle, what kind of egg? We're gonna make sure it's the same eggs, the same Waffle House. So, I have somebody. She did put it in the comments.
Okay.
That was calling. It was the Butterfly Vegan.
Hey.
So I do apologize, Alana. But the phone, I don't know what's going on. Judge Mammy. Sorry. She said it was me, the Butterfly Vegan, calling. Laugh out loud. I just wanted to show some love and say thank you so much to Petty Church Conversations for the love offering that I was blessed with. A big thanks to Smash Bros Radio for allowing us to be heard. Thank you to Rico Harris and his wife. Ever since we first met, we became family, and I thank you so much for never giving up on your dream. Because of you creating a platform, many of us and our black businesses are thriving more than ever. I am forever grateful to all of you, black people sticking together and helping one another like we are supposed to. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, Butterfly Vegan.
Yeah.
You are more than welcome.
She's super supportive.
Very supportive.
Yeah, she is.
She really is. And shout out to the Butterfly Vegan. We share a different breed of love. She's my Eastern Star sister, so
Okay.
we shine bright together. And so just thank you for that. I'm trying to see. Tyrell, you still got the bell? Okay. We about to get petty. These waffle and eggs will get you a trip to Hawaii. Do you hear what I'm saying? So let's start back. Waffle and eggs will get you a pair of steel-toe boots for your first job. Do you hear what I'm saying? This lady she believed in him. She saw something in him. And she's a cougar. You know, old women, don't come to me if you're young, because I ain't buying steel-toe boots for you. I ain't there yet. God ain't through with me. Okay. And so let me put that out there in the atmosphere. I will buy you. Let me put that out there, because y'all will be like, she old and I'm young. No. That is not what I said. Thou shalt wait to receive it, the gift from me. It won't be right now. Okay, thank you. Honestly and truthfully, I will. If I had the right person, I would definitely invest in them.
Right.
I would definitely invest in making them to be a better them. Because I've had some people in my life that made me a better me. Whether it was bad or good, look at me now. You know what I'm saying? So I take all life lessons and put them into one.
Right.
So I've had some really, really bad relationships. I've had some really, really great relationships. And I've had some time to myself to reflect on every last one of them. And at the point that I am at, seriously, in life, I might buy somebody some steel-toe boots. I might. If you got an event you're going to, I might pick up a shirt. That's just the point I am in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a really great friend first, and the rest will follow. You got to buy them waffle and eggs, though.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get... I don't care what you say. What Waffle House y'all went to?
In Hoover. Look.
Okay, so you know that Waffle House has been there for a really long time.
Long
It's making
time.
some connections out here in this world. Get you a date to go to Waffle House in Hoover, the one that's located right to that hotel right off
Yep.
31.
That's it.
That sits on the hill with the horrible parking, okay? Park at the hotel and walk down the sidewalk and order the waffle and eggs, okay? That's gonna get you a cougar, some steel-toe boots, and a trip to Hawaii. We don't know which order God gonna bless you with it, but that's where we at, okay? We just learned the secret.
Can I say something about the cougar?
You can, Rico.
So what made her cougar to me was that even though we were only 3 years apart, I was still way younger in my mind than she was. they say women are more mature than men.
Yep.
So
True.
I was very much way more immature at the time when we met. So that made me feel like I was with a much older woman because I was trying to ride 26s and 24s and ride by classic and all that type of stuff back then. So
Rico, you was an adult.
oh yeah.
yeah.
I had
Oh, yeah.
I had to have the truck with the trailer with the car behind. I had to do all
Yeah,
that stupid stuff.
all that.
I had to go through all them growing pains, and she was on something else. So
Yeah.
You
Like-
wanted to have a truck, a trailer, and a car all ran down Third.
He did it.
I was
Yeah.
around that generation
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute. Wait a minute, Rico. Now I got to be petty.
Yeah.
I got to be petty. Cause see, this that West End coming out of
Yeah,
you now.
it definitely. Yeah.
Down the avenue.
You must know Guido now.
That's his boy.
Ooh, that's my dog.
Look, that's his boy.
That's my other light skinned Puerto
that's my-
Rican
that's my-
friend.
That's my bloodline now.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
he got the car with the
Yeah.
with the paint
Yeah,
and
I don't know how
rims.
you know Guido and don't know me. Ain't no way.
I know, because they
Ain't
were
no-
stuck together like
Ain't
this.
no way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
I saw him at the wedding.
Yeah, we were there.
I saw him
Yeah.
at Jason's wedding.
You saw me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ain't see you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I sat up in the front.
Yeah, I was there.
I was the only single woman in there with her titties out. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking for a man because I know the trap boys was in there. I was praying Jesus showed up, but he didn't show up. But I was in there. I was praying the USDA clique, the BMF boys, or somebody was
Hey,
in there
the
to snatch
retired
me up.
was in there. All
The
retired.
retirement
Like what
people
George
was
the
in there.
rest of us
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
All the
they was in there.
retired.
But you rode around Third Avenue with a whole truck, a trailer hitched to the truck, with a car on the trailer on
Yeah.
Third Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you needed that cougar in your life, Rico. You did absolutely the most.
Yeah.
Why you
Well,
need all of
well,
that?
We kids still do that now. I don't even get mad at them the way they be on Third swerving because that's what we saw with rappers. So everything that I did was what I thought I wanted from what I saw coming up.
Okay.
I didn't see no doctors. I didn't know no doctors, no lawyers to go buy me a suit. I saw rappers and trappers go buy cars and big wheels. I had the big TV with I used to have the flick watching in the back of the TV right there in the middle.
Yep.
So that's all
When
I
he
saw.
say
So I
flick,
went.
wait a minute, Rico, because you
Yeah.
know we got some people that don't know these terminologies.
Okay.
When he say flick, he ain't talking about a movie.
Nah.
He's talking about porn.
Yeah, porn.
If you have ever rolled down Third Avenue, in my generation, y'all know what we talking about. They used to have the porn in the back of the windows. They didn't care.
Yeah, nah.
And it was
TVs
black
in the
people
head
porn.
rest.
It was not the white people.
Yeah.
It was the black girls. Okay, keep going, Rico. I'm sorry. I had to,
So-
we had to preach it where they can reach it.
So I mean, I look back at that time. I just look back at what I was influenced by, and like I said, I didn't finish college, so my education stopped right after high school, really. So what I saw was what I did, what I imitated. So, different rappers of my time, Master P, and the rest of them, they made you want to be a dope boy.
They did.
I didn't have it in heart, but I went and got what I saw. So that's why we had to be careful with our youth because they really are influenced. I remember how much I was influenced at
Very
that age.
impressionable.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. After I watched them about it, I said I wanted to cook in the dope house. I wanted to count the money. And then one day at work, the power went out. This was recently. The power went out, and we had to count the money by hand. I don't want to be a dope girl wife. I don't want to be in the trap house. Baby, my hands was hurting. Do you hear me? Y'all better get y'all some money counters out here. It ain't fun sitting there counting all them 20s and them 5s and 1s by hand. That's not fun. That's not cute. Get you one of them things that go. Don't be putting these girls out there to count their money by hand. That hurt. I don't want to do that with my life. That's not what I want to do. I wanted to ride around on the big rims. I wanted a Caprice on 22s. My daddy told me, you crazy. He said I would not buy it. He said I don't want nobody to rob you and all of that. And my friend at the time, Bobo, had a Caprice.
Hey, you know Bobo?
Girl Bobo?
Oh no, I hear Bobo.
Girl Bobo had,
I'm gonna go tell
she had
She had
a,
a bathroom.
you know where it's at?
you. No.
It's in the back. When you go out the door, go to the right.
Okay.
And go all the way to the back. She had a Caprice on, I want to say it was 22s or 24s, and she let me drive it. I ain't want one again. It was so much attention to that car.
Right.
It was, everybody was looking. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. I said, God, you have to stop asking for stuff that you really don't want. I knew right in and out I didn't want it. I don't want that attention. Shout out to you, Rico, for running around third with 3 different things. Truck, trailer, and a car. Rico!
Yeah. So crazy. I mean, never even got out the car. The whole class of weekend just riding around.
Just riding around.
Look
Gas
at it now,
was
just
cheap
laugh.
back then, though.
Yeah. Look at it now, just laugh.
Wow. When you see people doing it, that's, I mean, I really don't get mad when I just get mad when they start killing each other over stupid stuff. But when
Yeah.
they be out there on third and stuff, I can't get mad because we was stuck in traffic for hours on Classic Weekend. Like, now they don't have traffic.
Right.
But back when we was growing up, it was traffic on third. Like, it took you 5 hours just to get to
To the Shell.
Majestic.
Yeah, on Majestic. You're right.
Because you remember Majestics was right across from Chevron.
That's right.
It took you 5 hours just to get there. And God forbid if you was trying to go in there. Man.
People used to get out, walk down the street. That was our freak day.
Yeah,
People
that was
get out
our
their car,
freak
walk
day.
down the street, dance, and yeah.
Yep. And then First Avenue used to jump because we had Smitty's. Then we had the other club right across the street from Smith. All this in front of the Birmingham City Jail.
Yeah.
Then that was back when Platinum was still teased then. I don't think it was Platinum yet. I don't think he had changed the name yet when Smitty's was open. I don't think he
remember
did. You don't remember Tease?
Remember Platinum, but not T.
Tease was the original.
Okay.
Yeah, just like Palace used to be Magic City.
Right.
You couldn't even get there
Yeah.
on Classic Weekend. I'd have been to Al's, I'd have been to Mike's. I never went to Magic City though. Never went to it. I never went to it until it was the Palace. Lord, I'm telling all my little club days. Used to be in there at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, Lord.
My last time in there, Fuller could tell you this. She wasn't with me, but when, I forgot what year it was. It was New Year's Day. Somebody got killed outside of Crossroads, and they held us in there. We probably didn't leave about 10 o'clock. They had to investigate everything. That was my last time in the strip club. I gave it
10
up.
o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, I gave it up. I spent New Year's in the Crossroads. No music on. It was ugly.
Wow.
Nobody dancing no more. Can't get nothing to eat.
Wow.
Everybody knows this talk.
Man, and it was the man outside that had the best Philly cheesesteaks ever, man, in front of the Crossroads. I probably would have been mad if I couldn't get one. You hear what I'm saying? Because when you come up out of Crossroads, my stepdaddy used to be headed to work, Rico. 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, he'll call my mom and be like, your daughter's still at the club. Judge, I wish Judge and Mammy was out then, because I probably would have told him, Judge and Mammy, don't be telling folks where my car still parked at across the street where that man worked on the cars at.
Right.
It was still over there the very next morning, Monday morning.
And see, that's why it's so important when we mentoring these kids and talking with them, man. We got to understand what we used to do before we just say, hey, I'm not gonna come to a child or a young person like I'm the I-Push man. I got this and this going on for myself. Now I'm gonna remember all the crazy stuff I used to do and why I did and why I thought it was right to do.
Right.
Try not to be so judgmental when we talking to these kids that's out here doing these crazy things they're doing now.
Yeah. You have to. Like, I try to tell my son, like, all the time, you can't sick a can of oil, baby. It's some of everything I done did under the sun. The only thing that got me caught was when I got pregnant with you, and I'm just being honest. So, I have to remind him all the time, I know what you out here doing.
That's right.
Especially if I catch him and he high, I be looking at it. Because when he high, he gets silly. Right. Like, I know you gonna try stuff. I know you gonna drink. I know you're gonna do that. That's what we do when we 18 because we think we grown, so we want to step off the porch. Right. We want to do that. So the best thing you can do is be honest with me. Like, that's the best thing you can do. He be like, Mom, go on. Be laughing. He hold his head. I just want to go in my room. 15 minutes later, you coming out hungry. I know you had.
That's right.
I know you had. Ain't no snacks down there, but I know you had. You gonna starve tonight. You gonna starve. But I just wanted to, take the time out to salute you two. Just for not just believing in yourselves, but believing in other people and promoting other people. Like, you guys are not just a magazine, you guys host events too. Because I came to Rocky's event, her album release party, I-Push was behind it. And it's just a number of things where I-Push is and branding and promoting not just themselves but other people too. Like, I just think that is so awesome.
Thank you so much.
I just think it was, awesome. Like, just to be in the circle of it is an awesome thing. I do joke a lot. I do say stuff like, we're gonna have to get us a waffle and some eggs so y'all can get these steel toe boots. Because that's the truth. And it's not metaphorically saying you're gonna have to go specifically get waffle and eggs, but the thing is, you're gonna have to step out on faith in order to believe in somebody else besides yourself. And that's what you're doing. You're still a cougar though.
Oh, 3 years? That's not a cougar.
If that's what your husband say you are, I'm going with what your husband say. You taking this man to Hawaii. Do you hear what I'm gonna go with what he say? He bought that waffle and egg, so we're gonna roll with that. You're cool. It's okay.
I'll take it.
You're fine, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll brand that. And I want to know one thing before you guys leave. What's your biggest thing you want to do this year with iPush? It's the number one biggest thing you want to do this year.
We'll let you answer that, Mister.
It's hard to say because the goals we have in place are going to take some time. We won't even be able to accomplish them in this year. So we just continue to plant seeds. But the hardest thing for me thus far is to receive the blessings, like the thing you just said, just to be able to receive the praise that we get. So that's one of our biggest goals, is to, like, you know what, because we still living it, we still pushing, we still trying to figure things out, we still trying to grow. But people take time to put us on a platform like you did today, and people take time to, like the Butterfly Vegan, to put that comment up there and show us love. So it's hard to receive love, man, when you out here trying to make it better every day. I'm trying to figure out how to make the magazine better, how to make the brand better, and I'm just like, my head is just buried working. I don't even want to look up till I can see myself accomplishing the goal. But we got to take time out to say thank you to everybody who do believe in what we do and they appreciate what we do. So that's one of our biggest goals this year, is to really sit back and pause for a second and just receive the love and the blessing that we get from other people. We able to give the love out and put people on and do the things because it's genuine. We don't even feel like we doing stuff for other people. We feel like that's just what, it's genuine. I can't, we don't never feel like we doing something for somebody. So nobody owe us nothing. If we wrote an article about you, interview, or we did something with you, you don't owe us nothing. It's something that we just felt like we were supposed to do. So our biggest goal for this year, man, is to appreciate everybody who has appreciated us. That's it.
Yeah. That's dope.
I agree.
That's dope. So shout out to everybody who has been a part of the iPush magazine, the iPush movement, past, present, and future.
Absolutely.
Because I'm speaking it. Petty Church is going to be in iPush. Smash Bros is going to be in iPush. I'm speaking it into existence. God says speak things into existence. Right. If you believe in it. I just feel like where you guys are in life is where God wants you to be, because you are helping, branding, and believing in everything but yourself. And what I mean by but yourself, you're putting others in the forefront. Right. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people didn't even know who was behind iPush. Like, if you go back on my page, I posted pictures of everybody else. I posted Rico. I knew Rico was there. I knew Rico was married. But when you go through the pictures on his page, it's very seldomly you catch a you and him picture. Or very seldomly you may see one picture with just him, one picture with just you. Now that I have been around, my eyes are more open now. Because I had to tell him, send me a picture of you and your wife together, because I done went through this whole page. And I'm trying to find just a picture of y'all two. But now they get to see who's behind it. Who makes this happen? Who believes in it? Who started it from the ground up? Like, that's dope. And y'all did it together. All because of them steel toe boots and them waffle and eggs, girl. What did I say? Let me tell y'all, get y'all some waffle and eggs from the Waffle House in Hoover. First of all, you gotta have a house party. Write that down, Tyrell. We gotta have a house party. You wrote it down, Tyrell. Let me put it on the group. Let me make sure everybody see Tyrell. Write this down. Tyrell, write it down. You on the camera. Write it down.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. Wrote down. Have a house party. I'm gonna put it on you, Tyrell. You close, Nancy. God ain't gonna write it down again. We need you close. There you go. See how it is. Get you a house party. Ask that woman. She got to be older than you now. Don't forget them waffle and eggs.
Yeah.
Write down waffle and eggs. Wait a minute.
Grits. Hold on. Let me. Grits.
Grits. And you got to ask that woman to the Waffle House in Hoover. Don't try to go to the South Side because it's convenient. I don't think we boycotting that part of Hoover. It's okay. It's safe because you right there on the borderline of Vestavia. Go ahead and ask her to the Waffle House in Hoover to get them eggs and that waffle. How you had your eggs? Scrambled with cheese?
You know it.
Yes. That's it. That's the key. And you locked for life because she never said she left anytime after that. Was it more dates?
Oh, yeah. It was a couple of days afterwards. Yeah.
What time y'all went to Waffle House? That's a good question.
You know what? That's a great question.
You spent
It
the
was
night
early.
with that man. Yeah, you spent the night with that man. That man pulled up with that truck, trailer, and car, and you spent the night with that man with them waffle and egg. I don't know why people come on Petty Church. Let me put this camera on everybody.
no.
Rico, lean up, Rico, so they can see your face. There you go. Don't come on Petty Church and think we don't know the tea. So if you go to Waffle House with anybody, whether it's after the club, after the house party, Waffle House is already the booty behind the meal. So they spent the night with each other. We're going to speak that into existence. So let's start over, Tyrell. Get the pen and paper. You got to have a house party. After everybody clean up and clear out, because you know Rico a good man, so he helped her clean up that house. They went to Waffle House that morning. And they ordered their waffle, eggs, and grits. There you go. There you go.
Yep.
What we missing? Spend the night. You got to spend the night. You got to help her clean up after all these folks leave and spend the night. And we're going to spell spend the night for you. SPNNIGHT. Spend the night. There you go. No, SPENNANIGHT. Spend the night. There you go. You got to put all that into the rotation. You can't leave out the details because these folks gonna try to do it. And
Yeah,
you got to
spend the
pull
night.
up to the house party in a truck on 24s, the trailer on 22s, and the car on 26s. It ain't gonna work if you ain't got all three, okay? We just trying to preach it where you can reach it to get your partner for life. Okay? All right, we got it. We got it, Tyrell. We got it wrote down. All right. Because see, now you can't be the woman and the man without those key factors, okay? All right, now, because he pulled up with all three. You know he had to show out back then. He had to let her know, I'm coming with a little something. I'm telling you. You see where it got him, some steel toe boots and a trip to Hawaii. I don't know what else to tell y'all. We're giving y'all the tools and the essentials to get where you need to be. Won't he do it?
Won't he will?
Spend the night. Spell it, G.I. G.I. put spend the night. I'm telling you, G. We have been having an awesome time tonight. I want to, thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you.
Mrs. Aquila and Mr. Rico, the I Push brand, the I Push movement, the I Push magazine. Thank you, Tyrell, for coming in and taking the pictures for me and being a part of the show. I don't know why he was sitting on the couch. I don't bless him. Oh, I thought you was just sitting over there like he didn't want to be on the show, So Tyrell I met Tyrell on Double Cup. First time I met him, at that time he was married. And we was having a show about relationships, being hoes and all that other stuff. And I didn't know he was married. And then he said, oh, I'm married. And he didn't have a ring on. So I started calling him No Ring. That was his name. Never knew his real name until, a few months after that. And I still would say, what up, No Ring? Every time I saw him. Like, that became his name. So that's how I met Tyrell.
Look, you see I'm pointing.
He worked in the man. That man worked. Let me tell you something. All right, so here we go. Rico, sit up some more. Let me get it.
Petty.
Let me
Come
get
on,
on
let's.
this. Oh, you was working at a brick plant. You think I'm gonna let you slide with it? Cause so let me preach this where y'all can reach it. Okay. So I'm gonna let that slide. But y'all mine workers, bricklaying fools, Acipico workers, where y'all rings? Because see, women who are looking for them type of men, we will approach you because we don't know. And we need to know you married. Some women don't care if you're married, and that's okay.
True.
And that's okay. That's what they do. We all have been young. We all have been crazy. We all have been old enough to know, and we still, and that's okay. But we just want y'all to wear y'all rings sometimes so we'll know. Okay? All right, thank you. And get the waffle and eggs and spend the night with the steel toe boots and pull up with the truck, the trailer, and the car. I think that's what we gotta do.
That's says it.
That says a lot.
Yeah.
And you gotta be a cougar. You got to have the initial house party. There it is. Get your house party going. We don't call them house parties no more. What we call kickbacks. Get you a kickback going. Round up all your friends and get you a good old kickback going. Yeah. And invite Aquila and Rico because they are the master key behind it. Okay, invite them to the kickback, and that's how we're gonna make this work. I was thanking you guys for being a part of tonight's show. I know it was a struggle to come out in that blizzard, with all that snow everywhere.
Yeah.
I know it was hard to get here.
Yeah.
And even through that tough snow, y'all came.
Yeah.
Won't he do it?
Won't he will.
I just want to thank y'all for just,
Thank you
pushing,
again.
Pushing through that snow. Know y'all feet and hands was cold. I just want to thank y'all. So on that note, we are going to wrap up. We are going to go into 2019 being a man and a woman of our word, encouraging one another, supporting one another. Shout out to the artists that were played tonight. I played G.I. Maggis, Simone's Grace.
Yeah.
I played G Child, Grind and Sacrifice. A little bit of background behind Simone's Grace is just knowing that you are beautiful the way that you are. Knowing that your worth is everything. Like, once you realize your worth, everybody else can recognize it too. Yeah. That's my interpretation of it. Grind and sacrifice, that's enough said right there. I think a part of that song says, my favorite part of that song, it says I had to prove shit. I had to prove to you that I was gonna get to where I am. Like, you didn't have to believe in me. You thought I couldn't do it, but look at me now. I had to prove shit. So, Rico, you can't say right to that because he from Belma.
I know, right?
No problem, Bill.
But no, seriously, just shout out to those two artists. Like,
yeah, shout out.
Just dope. G Child and G.I.
I have to shout out both of them, especially G.I. man, for coming out and performing at the Success in the City I Push Magazine release party, man. He took the crowd over. I really appreciate you coming out and performing. But to both of those guys and all the other artists in the city, I've been around here long enough to see you guys' craft grow in video and the music and everything. So just shout out to all the artists in the city of Birmingham right now, man. You guys have really grown over the years. I had to put that out there, man.
Had to put it out there.
Yeah.
Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you guys are awesome, and a lot of people need to recognize the different talents and different energy in the city. It's not just one person. It's not just the people that are popular. Like, it's some real deal people out here.
It is.
And it's people every day that does awesome things, and we need to just be recognizing that. Like, when you have events, it was a lot of networking going on.
It was.
And I met a lot of people. I'm gonna lean back so I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy. But trying to pull this camera back up so I can see y'all. But nevertheless, I did meet some awesome people. On Sunday, I was happy to be a part of it. Happy to be a blessing to somebody. You never know what somebody's going through. They'll never announce it.
That's right.
But, just to be a blessing and to be in position to do it was awesome. I love feeling good.
But thank you. I don't want to keep going over your time, but it's a lot of dope people doing a lot of dope things in Birmingham. But I want people to understand that just because you dope don't mean you deserve that platform at that time. You know, just like the magazine, you got to work your butt off. You know, you can be super talented, but once you get recognized, it's like, then what? You know, it's not going to bring the money just because you got recognized or you got on the platform. You got to continue to get outside the box and continue to work and build that grind and build. So that's kind of what we started our push on, was that we just don't want to interview any and everybody in the city. It don't work like that. You got to have quality. You got to have consistency. You got to have something about you, something about your brand. So you got to have some sense of standard to what you do for our push to recognize you. Because like I said, there's a million dope folks out here doing the same thing. So it's no different if you're trying to get signed on a major label or you're trying to get your clothing brand taken off national. You got to be different.
Yep.
You got to come with it. So we try to show people that even though our push is a local platform, you still got to come with it. You got to come with your A game. And we want to, you know, it don't mean we shitting on nobody, but still, it's about standards. So if you don't have standards, you got to look at some of the people in our magazine that has that standard, and you got to see how you can grow from there.
That's the deep. That's real deep. So don't be thinking that these folks just gonna be putting y'all in the magazines because y'all got over 1,000 and some followers. You know, that's what y'all think seals the deal. Oh, because I got all these folks following me and, you know, this, that, and the third. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah. And don't think you know, because you're not in there, something wrong either. Because like I said, we can't see everybody and we don't know everybody. And it's a process putting the magazine together. So it just takes time. And I believe God connects people at the right time. So we have not worked together yet. You know, we're going to cross paths. You know, don't get upset when you wasn't in this particular issue or you weren't on this cover, whatever the case might be. God going to connect us at the right time if it's meant to be.
Let that man do his job, dog. He ain't gotta explain it to y'all. Judge a mammy. There you go. It's like, that's all you needed, Rico, to seal the deal. Hashtag judge a mammy. I mean, you know, period. That's pretty much what he was saying in a nutshell. But he just said it a little bit more doper. You know, that's all. But honestly and truthfully, you guys, what he said is true. You know, you can't just expect because you're doing this and you're doing that you deserve something. Like, you have to, you know, the reason I played this song over was because a part in this song says it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. You still got to grind and sacrifice. That's why I played it, you know, to go along with what you were saying. So just remember those words and those key points, and then you can just, you can be great. You can do anything that you want to do. You can flourish. That's my word for Petty Church. You can flourish in anything you put your mind to, period. Because I say it every day, I want to elevate to where I get to the point where if I'm out, somebody else can come and sit on this same platform and do what I do. And my guests can feel the same way that they would feel if I was here. You know what I'm saying? That's the point where I'm trying to get. And a lot of times people say, oh, it ain't bringing me no money, I'm not going to do it. Everything don't have to bring you money. True. to make you feel good. It's not always about money. Yeah. Why do people always feel like that? It's not about money. That's what you work for. That's what God for. He'll bless you with whatever you need, the tools and the essentials. You just got to step out and believe in what you want to do.
True.
So, we have covered some key things tonight. Put it back, Rico. So you got to lean up, Rico, because they said when you send back, they can't see you.
Okay, my bad.
So we're going to put it back on them again. We're going to go over some things. Okay. Right? Get your Bibles out. Get your notes out. Phones out. This is the time to always follow the people. You have everything is inside of the comments. Tiffany has posted how to get in touch with iPush, whether it's via email or social media handles. She put in there about Tyrell. She put in there about the artists that we played tonight. She also put, you know, you have your Cash App handle where if you guys want to Cash App Petty Church Combo. You guys think that money comes to us. It doesn't. That's how we are able to bless others when we do giveaways and things like that. We use that money that's in that pot. You know, sometimes you have to tell people where their money going. They feel like they need a receipt. Mm-hmm. Put it on your taxes, judge mammy. Boom. There you go. I want to thank you guys for coming through, taking the time out tonight. I also want to thank you for inviting me to these dope events that I've been to. The last 2 that I have participated in has been awesome.
Thank you.
Everything was on point. The venues, the food, everything. Although I didn't eat this past Sunday, I should have. But I also knew that personally, I wasn't feeling, my best. And so I didn't have an appetite. I got fussed at. Jamar fussed at me plenty of times about it.
Okay.
He was like, you need to eat. You hungry? He gonna come make sure you good 15 times. I was like, Jamar, I'm sitting in the same seat. I ain't move. But I did eat an oatmeal cookie though, and it was awesome. The cookie was on point. I love oatmeal. I'm a sucker for oatmeal cookies. If anybody ever want to know. But no, seriously and honestly, thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, that was so dope. Somebody just sent a love offering to Petty Church, and it came up on my phone.
Good.
So shout out to Chris, who just sent that love offering. You guys are just awesome. Y'all just better flourish. Yes, God gonna bless you in this season. Yes. But no, honestly and truthfully, thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for being a part of the community. Thank you guys for being a part of something great. Thank you guys for just being who you are, never giving up. See, if you didn't get them waffle and eggs, then you would have never had I Push.
I know, right?
See what I'm saying?
We
That house
thank you
party.
for having us.
You are more than welcome.
Absolutely.
I've enjoyed you guys. Like, seriously, I always ask the couples when they come on different things. So now I have, every time I see Rico, I'm like, Rico, where that truck, trailer, and car at?
It been
At the
gone.
house. No.
We doing something else, but it's more work first. But we been got rid of the rims.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, we off the rim, thank God. But yeah.
Yeah, see, when I see Terry and Tequila, I ask them, I be like, so you still pulling
love
up in
them.
that little truck? And she be like,
No, they riding big. Right?
that's what I call it. She was like, I said, you got a BMW truck, you got a big truck. She's like, girl, I got a little truck. So that's why I called it a little truck. But I always pick something different about them or about the couples that come on, and I just let it run. So every time y'all see me, I'm like, we had waffle and eggs today, or we pulling up in the truck, the trailer in the car. So it'll be like that. And so I just want to just make sure you guys are comfortable. You had a great time on Petty Church.
We did. Had an awesome time.
We had an awesome time. No ring.
Yeah,
Every time. He always do. We do this all the time. We was lit for my birthday. We had everybody. We had Double Cup. We had Produce. We had Chris Campbell. We had an epic show, and we had an epic after party.
That's what's up.
Yes. So shout out to everybody that was watching the live tonight. Shout out to the artists that we played tonight. Shout out to Smash Bros. Shout out to Ralph. Shout out to my co-host, wherever they are in the city. I hope you guys are blessed and feeling better by the end of the week. You guys are awesome. Petty Church is about to wrap up. So we're going to look at the camera. Rico, you got to lean up.
Okay.
Put up your 2 fingers. Yes, 2 fingers, and you have to judge your mammy. You guys be great. Petty Church out.
Bye.
I'm not going to say the other word because, I'm trying to be good. We usually be like, judge your mammy hole, but we ain't going to say that tonight. 'Cause